record. Yeah, I think we are. Hopefully we are. If not, I recorded another session. Let me drop this down, and then I'm going to mute myself, even though it will come through. So it's going to be more of a how-to. I realize many of you are beginners. Some of you have taken the, well, here we go. All right, some of you have studied English previously, and I do realize the time and place that we're in because of the virus. Many native English speakers and many other foreign language teachers were not able to travel, so that deterred the learning processes, right? That inhibited possibly your native English speaking, and you just didn't practice it. So I understand that. My Chinese is getting rusty, my other languages too, but there's so many different types of mediums online, of which I will share with you as we continue. So your class also, right, is a 124 level? Oh yeah, you guys are 124, so you should be a little bit higher. So I believe I have all of your emails. I'm going to send you an email right after that. Welcome, Sawadee Ka, welcome. So I think, yes, we are recording, so that's good. So again, joined a little bit late. It was for 1700, June 23rd, Friday, Gregorian calendar 2023, but this is with my good, what is it, English Advanced? What is the title of this? This is our second week here in Tasala at Walailak University, but where is, let me drop this down. I like the side view. Okay, and then I drop that down. So for the next couple sessions, I'm going to do what I don't like to do in any of my classes, is to talk way more than you, because it's a great way to cement and to save this information that you can go back on YouTube and watch it at your leisure if you don't know how to study English, or you don't know how to study academically, right, a language. And this is for all of you that want to go into medicine, want to go into tourism, want to be a diplomat, want to maybe be a lawyer, right? That international English is our #1 language, our second most spoken second language, right? Outside of Hindi and Chinese. So I'm going to help guide you to professionalize, so to speak, your English, and then also help you, if you would like to one day study abroad in a native English speaking nation or live abroad, right? There's two exams currently that are the top dogs, so to speak, and that's IELTS and TOEFL. So I think we'll break this down to where in our live sessions, we'll do TOEFL or IELTS listening, okay? And then we'll do some practicum from the book, right? We'll glide through the book, and then reading as well. So those go together. Hello, Sawadee Ka, hello. Those will go together. And then at the end, we might do an individual, some speaking assignments. But for this one, I would like you to write something. This is how I'm going to count attendance, okay? And also see if you are progressing, right? You should want to get better in every facet of your life, want to be better people continuously, right? So this is how I will check for your attendance, is by your submission, your emailing. I don't like to waste time with our time. I like to just get it over with, right? And then I feel if our energy level, or if we covered enough. 2 hours is a very long time. 4 hours of language learning is a very long time per week. Although it's good, but it is a long time. It's not so much, it's kind of like work. It's not so much how long you study, but it's how you study it, right? So if you can study it concisely and learn something within a half an hour, as opposed to idly just listening, right? Which may or may not, you might be an auditory processing learner, then that's wonderful. You're in a very small skill set. But if not, if you need to do practicum, if you need to repeat words, if you need to go back, it's a matter of how well you study as opposed to how long and how much time you study. Okay, let's pull up the book, and then we should only go another half an hour, students, okay, today. So I'm going to show you more or less what I would like from you in terms of your writing. And I realize so many different methods and ways to transmit information. I get it. I'm still an old man. I'm 40 years old. I'm an old man. I grew up with the internet, but now, I mean, I appreciate it. I really love it. I think it's great, especially for language learning, that you can learn at your own time. So again, there's no excuse not for everyone to progress in their international English skill sets, right, throughout this term. So, okay, let me pull up the book. And I think I'm at my age now, I finally need glasses, everyone. So pardon me if I squint a little bit. Okay, there we go. Walailak. Okay, and you are 124. Fabulous. So let's pull this up. Drop that down. Okay, this one I want down. Oh, that's cool. Now you can move it. Then Zoom has upgraded their features too. It's always, the world around us is always changing, right? Technologically. So I love it. Okay, let me make this a little bit larger. Okay, so this is all about me. And finally, so I will have you, sorry again, let me just drop this down. I will have you on, right? We will have our live class together, right? Wednesday morning. So you have a lot of time to prepare. We were finally going to get around to doing our self-introductions, okay? So I get to know more about you and you get to introduce yourself to the class. I know you already have, but in English, and this will help you in all international conferences that you attend. If you meet anybody, if you meet someone from Cambodia, someone from Vietnam, right, within your own region, always speak English and introduce yourself that way. So I'm going to pull up mine that I just did this morning, and I will email you this link. Hold on a second. I'm going to email you everything, and you will have this link. I'm also emailing you the IELTS and TOEFL. So all you have to do is just click on that when you receive it on your phone or on your PC. So this is mine that I just did this morning.
Good morning, everybody.
My voice
is
kind of
Cliff Tom, and John, your professor, your teacher here at great Walailak University. Greetings from our faculty apartments here. So this is your assignment, your in-class and out-of-class assignment for this coming up week is our International English self-introductions. And if you would like to YouTube and start a YouTube channel for our course, you can delete it afterwards. It is up to you. But I think that is wonderful. That is where our world is at.
You can make it, right, with YouTube. If you're embarrassed, you don't want to show anybody, right? You can make it private and just email me, right? So I posted this live, right? So it is public. It is up to you, but I think it's cool, right? This is, right, we're all online. This is our life now. And then I also did yesterday's session that I will send you an email to. So we can watch that on Wednesday in preparation of your actual live self-introduction. So we won't waste any more time with that. But if you do a YouTube, I think it's cool, right? So you will get extra credit points, okay? So if you do that, I think that's pretty cool. You might as well do it, right? All right, let me move this down and get back to our book. All right, excellent. Drop that down. This is the only problem, like you can't maneuver with Zoom. It's like if I get out of it, it jumps right back to that size. I haven't figured that out yet in my years of doing this. Okay, can you identify what memorable, right? Many different accents. So again, I would strongly, I love mixed hybrid classes, right? So there's so much to learn on our internet in any language, in every language. And I know we're just stuck in our comfort zone to only watch our language, right? I am guilty of that too, right? So when I go to bed, I'll watch Netflix, right? But in English, of course, right? And I'm sure maybe you watch Netflix, but you read the Thai subtitles, right? So try to get out of your comfort zone, right? Meaning do something that you don't never have done before, right? Academically, right? To try to grow your brain. I put this in our email that you'll get tonight. It's called plasticity. Plasticity. Pardon me, I gave an extra syllable there. So plasticity is good. It's great. It's great for our muscles, our physiology, our body, right? If you do different exercises, if you just do one exercise, your body conforms to that, and it may not be beneficial in the long term, right? And the same goes for our brain. If we keep doing the same things, we don't open up ourselves, we don't open up our mind to be welcoming, to be tolerant, right? So make sure you try new things and learn different ways of learning English in different languages, and right, and all and everything, different things. Okay, so can you identify what memorable moments in the photos above are all about? Do you recall some memorable highlights in your life, and can you share it with the class? So I know I had technical difficulties in my session this morning, that we didn't have access to the internet, or it was not coordinated between the screen and the PC. But so this is wonderful. This is another reason why I like for you to study for a hybrid class, right? I'd like to get to know you physically, personally, but then a hybrid class, it's more intimate, right? To lock on to what we're watching. So if you're passionate, you really want to know international English, again, dedicate time to study online, right? So study online. All right, so recall. So listen, I'll be doing this all throughout the term for you to increase your English vocabulary. So let's look at the verb recall, okay? So this is a dictionary. You should all have one, right? On your apps, an English dictionary, whatever new language you are learning, definitely a dictionary. Let's do, this is Cambridge, or let's just do dictionary. Okay, it does have me leading to Cambridge again, and for some reason I'm on Polmical, I don't know why. But we will do recall. So they have their own search engine here, right? So let's get rid of recall or Polmical and do recall. Okay, and they even have, even though this is a very famous British university, they throw in the US accent. So wait, is recall, I don't think there's much of a difference, but here's the British, right? UK. Recall. Oh yeah, the long extenuating call. US is more recall, quicker, faster. Recall, yeah, shorter. So they have the definition here. I believe you can also have a translative or translative dictionary to Thai. However you learn best, go with it, right? I'm trying to juggle many different languages that I like to learn, and it's difficult the older you get. So I subscribe to learning languages when you are younger. So please, right, appreciate this time that maybe some of you are working, but some of you are not, and just dedicate yourself to learning as much as you can, right? You will remember these years, you will recall these years very fondly, your college years. Okay, so this is CambridgeDictionary.com, and I will also send this to you in an email down the road. So much information to share with you. This is a very famous American one, Merriam-Webster. And I'm so old, my grandmother, I wish I still had that, but gave me an actual physical Merriam-Webster dictionary, right? And the same holds true for this. They have their own search engines. This is another one. I use this one more. It's just dictionary.com. Okay, and it's again, it's the same, and they even give you a word of the day that you can subscribe to your mailbox, your email. So recall, and they'll have its own definitions, but I also recommend that you upload a thesaurus. Okay, I want to get rid of that. Okay, so this is the orange version. These are synonymous words, meaning similar words, and this will increase. Hello, welcome back, Sawadika. Welcome back. This will increase your English vocabulary exponentially, right? You will learn more and more. So I hope you do this for words you do not understand. Both look it up in a dictionary, and then once you understand it, research it in the thesaurus. Okay, so recall. So they really only have, and they have the pronunciation here too.
Recall.
Recall. So that's kind
recall.
of in between the British and the American accent. So amnesis, right? Amnesthetic amnesis, to recall something. That's interesting. I learned a new word today. I didn't know that. Your memory, recollection, of course, is very similar, and reminiscence. So if you see the red, those are very similar words. If you see them in orange, they are less similar. And then if you see them in yellow, they are even fewer in similarity. Okay, I'll be repeating this and keep prodding you to want to research and do research online to better your English vocabulary and skills. Okay, let's drop down. Yeah, another half an hour. You guys, this is a lot of information. And again, you'll have our class and yesterday's class to review. I basically want to go over the structure of our class, how it will go about. Again, what I'm not going to do online is do the IELTS or the TOEFL listening, because how are you going to transmit that to me? I guess you could do it. It's multitasking, too much multitasking. So I'm going to wait to do that on Wednesday when we see each other. So we'll start off with that. Please bring a notebook, a piece of paper, right, every day with you. So that will be about 15-20 minutes. We'll do sections with that, and hopefully you will progress, and I will see if you are progressing, right? And then we'll jump into our book. Okay, and five stories. So we'll do this. Hold on a second. Let me make this a little bit higher here. And then we'll do sections of our book, and then we'll have you speak, right? I think it depends. This is also a good platform for speaking because they've got these breakout rooms now. So I might, right? So we'll play it by ear. If you've ever heard that popular phrasal verb, very popular, play it by ear. Musicians it's a musical English slang or idiom, meaning we will go along, we will see how we are progressing, and if we need to make alterations, okay? So this is, some of these, I don't even know if they, if they really match. No offense to whoever wrote this, however. So I would do, you can just look these words up by yourself. And again, there's some differences. British English will spell words with OUs from the French historical way. We do not in the USA. And these are things you will pick up as your English gets better and you start learning more. Okay, what else did I want to share with you? And then I would like you to do this. I will just shape your English writing or typing, right? No one writes anymore. I think I've said that in my English email. Unfortunately, I do like, and I love the Thai language. I love your language. It's so beautiful, so pretty, right? But you type as well, right? It's tonal, and then you tap it out. Yeah, it's lost arts, right? It's almost like an art, Chinese and Thai and Khmer and Hindi and even old script, no one does it anymore. So I'm getting sad. So, all right, Shui Shang. So Shui Shang in Chinese, Shui Shang students. Sorry, my students, my good students. All right, so 5 stories from your childhood to share with your friends. I won't call on anybody today. You're very lucky. Okay, but your life before, right? We will practice reading together every day. So reading with a native English speaker is very good, right? For your pronunciation and your intelligibility, right? Meaning how well you are understood, how well you're understood by other people. Okay, so your life before as kids was a rich landscape of the experiences, right? The S that made you you. Now that you have grown up, you can take this opportunity called syllables in English. So syllables in grammar, one syllable, 2, 3, 4 syllables. So opportunity, right? 5 syllables. Opportunity to remember 3 syllables, and share the best parts of your own childhood. Sharing your childhood memories with your friends helps you plug in to the experience they are having now and connect through the things you have in common, right? And right now, let's work on pronunciation, your sound, and then eventually you will be able to read as quickly, as me, right? But I'm a master, right? I've got a master's in English from a native English speaking country, so right. It might be an epic trip to Disney World, a weekend of camping, or simply the Saturday you drove to the city to go to the big movie theater. Find a memory of the time you shared joy and connection with your family or an outing together, and share a tale for your friends, right? So one day you will be able to do that. It's like a cocktail trick, right? To maybe read very quickly. But right now, let's worry about your native international English pronunciation when you read. And you are all good readers, just have confidence, right? In Chinese, 加油, turn up the oil, just do it. Okay, so for your homework, this is how I would like all of your emails to me. So I am a paperless professor. I love it. Let's save more trees. Let's save our planet. However, because there's writing, I also would like to see your writing too. So bring in paper for our listening section, because sometimes they have writing. Yeah, I just want to stick with that. Okay, let's multitask our English learning. So this is how I would like your emails. And then we are almost done. You guys will have to the hour to submit me your emails. Okay. And again, I will send you this very ugly man here later in an email. But let me just jump into my email. Okay. Yep. Great. Okay, so I will compose to myself, right? For example, right? No, I will send this to all of you like I did yesterday. Okay. So your class is that's what I'm gonna drop down. You guys are yeah, Gen 92. Okay. So this is how I would like all of your emails to me. You can be creative. I love creativity, but generally the structure, because it's quicker for me to read, and you want, as I said to the class yesterday, you want to make your professors' lives easier, not more difficult, right? I think I'm going to do a group email. You'll see how many students, right, I'm assigned this year. So it can get kind of cumbersome, right? Many students, but hold on. So you guys, right? So look, many students, you guys are, right? 92. Yeah, this is you guys, 92, right? Yes. Okay, let me cut and paste. And again, email me back or find a friend that has my email and email me back if you are not on this list. Okay. Okay, good. I think that's you guys, right? I hope it's you guys. Let me see if Rosa, is that Rosa? Let's see. Is this you guys? Can someone confirm that this you guys? I think it is. Yeah, I think it is. Anyway, I think it is, right? Yeah. Okay. So your homework, I would like generally the day's task or what we're doing. So for example, today I want 5 stories from your childhood. So all you would have to do is just cut. If you're doing it digitally, right? Or you'd have to take your time out and tap it in English, which isn't bad for you, right? Okay, and then your homework will be to just pick one. Oopsie, again, I don't know how to make this large. Is to just pick one of these seasons, okay? Or one of these child memories to walk to, well, not talk about, to tap or type about now, right? So I'm gonna say, I'm gonna do my passionate hobby. Okay, and I can change that. You can say my. Okay, but first well, the date comes through. I know when the date is. So emails, you don't have to worry about a date for that. Okay. I do need your name, not in Thai, so you get credit. Okay, so if you are right, Pandan Wia, right? Put your name. Okay, or put, if it's a 2-person assignment, put 2 people's names, right? And then you paste. And of course, the title, and you can change it, right? You can be creative, my passion hobby. But as long as you have this, so I know how to save and store, right, per class, that's important. And now Times New Roman, but on email, it's generally serif, which is good, and make it large. This is good for we English readers. Okay, this is a class unto itself, is topography of what works better for other people. I've taken a class in that, but this is generally how we Western readers read French, I think even German as well, but French, Italian, Portuguese, right? And of course, English, then we read this in a Times New Roman, but a serif in this case is okay. And highlight this. This is your title. Oh, sorry. Okay. And I want just in one paragraph, right? So in one paragraph, and this is for your attendance. So I know you were here, right? And you don't have to make that. It's just your assignment. One paragraph, and a paragraph, right, is 4 to 6 sentences, right? And we'll learn more on how to craft. I would like to get you to maybe do a page by the end of the term, an academic page. I think that would be a goal of ours. Okay, so my passionate hobby. You can repeat it, right? So my passion hobby is English writing. I recently was able to publish a book entitled Zen Grandparents. This project had taken me 10 years to complete, but it was a quote, right? Passion of the heart, since I had loved my departed grandparents very much. Writing or typing is it has been, right, past tense, has been a passion of mine for a long time. I hope to finish another book while I am instructing you good students. Okay, and passionate, what's wrong with my passion? Passion, see? but I have Google in the English, right? So this won't help you. Now I know some of you are lazy, right? And you think you can beat the system and use translation. However, Google and translation or translative services, everyone, aren't really there quite yet, right? And again, you want to be able to do this on your own to expand your brain and get more intelligent, because East and West languages are so dissimilar in terms of grammar, in terms of structure. So let's do a test or a study here. So I'm going to grab this. Okay. And let's go do, right, just the famous Google Translator. Okay. And I'm going to pop in what I just typed. And now let's do this in Thai. Okay. Does this sound? Does ding dong? Try. Is this ding dong crazy? Maybe, but watch, it gets even more ding dong, right? Watch. So I'm going to cut this out, copy, get rid of this. Well, Thai. Okay, to English, now to English. Okay, watch. My passion is right. I recently published a book called on e-publish, right? Ding, ding, ding dong. It makes no sense. So when I read this, I will know that, right, maybe you were too lazy and you use the translation services. So everyone, do not do that. All right, guys, we're coming up at the end. It's exhausting for we teachers to speak this much, and hopefully every week I will speak less, communicate less, and you will communicate more in English, right? That's our goal. Okay, so let's jump back to this. Okay, I'm going to send this all to you, but now you have an example of what to do, right? So I just want 4 to 6 sentences. You have until the hour, right? We're going to log off. You have until the hour. So you've got 22 minutes, right, to submit this to me, and then you can, right, have the other hour free. So it's been my pleasure. It's great. Hopefully this is our schedule moving forward. Let's see. Tarani Bunrit. Yes, hello, Tarani.
Hello, teacher.
Yes.
I think we want this story on Wednesday.
Oh, you already did it Wednesday? You already did this. Okay, thank you, right? Thank you for catching me. Well, let's do another. All right, hold on a second. Good. Thank you for catching me. Right, again, I have so many students, but next week, hopefully we are all going to be on the same page, right? So hold on, let me choose another one here. Thank you so much. Good, 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 good. Okay. Okay, welcome to my blog. So we'll do this one, okay? Hopefully it won't be that much different. So welcome to my blog. Paulo Duran. When I was a child, I used to go to my grandparents' farm every summer. This is my best memory. All my cousins and I met there. It was amazing. I waited all year for this trip. We went to the river and played in Grandma's yard. We ate the delicious food she made. At night, Grandpa told us scary stories and played soccer and climbed the trees with us. We played hide and seek in the evening and went to bed late. Grandma cooked delicious desserts for all of us. That's not great English, but I really miss those summers, and I don't know why they use an ellipse. However, now we are all grown up. We don't go to the farm very often. Okay, read the story and share your comment. Okay, so this is good, right? If you ever blog internationally, or, right, if you want to join a generalized, right, Facebook and YouTube is generally international English. So this will help you. This is very modern, very a contemporary thing to do. So, right, so we'll take this guy's example. Okay. So comment on it. Okay, that's what we'll do. All right, but yes, thank you for catching me. So I think next week I'm just going to jump into Unit 2 for everybody, because we've kind of bounced around. I don't know if we should do a chat. We could do a chat. I think it's just easier. I'm going to log off, and again, just send me an email. So this will be your, Okay, this will be your not your well, yeah, your assignment, but also your what's the word I just looked, right? Your presence, right? If you are here, your attendance, right? This will be your attendance assignment. Okay, not the lister. Want to get out of that. Want to get out of that again, not to translate. But I just had the book up, right? Didn't I? Okay, let's see. So this should be easy. Then you have 19 minutes. I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me catch this really quick. Where were we? Walailak. Man, there we go. All right. Okay. So actually, you can take your time anytime tonight if you would like to do this. Okay. So from reading, this will be right, your homework. So from reading our textbook, page, well, what page is that? Unit 1, page 5. From textbook, Unit 1, page 5. Welcome to my blog. Please provide a 30 to 45 English word post, right? Is that what they want? Or a comment, right? Comment on the story. Okay, and I will send you the book. By now you should have the book, but I will just send you a screenshot of it as well. Okay, and his example here too. Okay, and again, you can be creative, but for right now, just make sure you include your name. And then for my benefit, because I'm a Western reader, so put that in large and put that in serif. Serif. Okay, so then I'm going to include this. Okay, get rid of this. Get rid of this, and then put in the screenshot. Okay, so put your name, right? Your name. Okay, from reading or text unit 1, page 5. Welcome to my blog. Please provide 30 to 45 English word comment on the blog. Okay, so this will help you again, right? It's very applicable, very contemporary. This will help you today. Commenting online, right? That's all we do anyway. And this is his example. Okay, everybody. Well, my voice is tired because again, I usually want you to do to apply more English. I'm going to then correct it. I will give you an email tomorrow morning because now I need to rethink some things, right? Take it into consideration. All right, everyone, have a great night. Have fun. Submit this to me and then go out and have a good time tonight, right? In your first couple of weeks back in Tasala in our wonderful university, okay? So I'm going to send this to you, right? Chawang, are you here? Chawang? I want to make sure this is all you. How about Bua Champu? I just want confirmation. Yeah, are you here? Bua Champu. I could call you on Google. Hello?
Teacher.
Yes, okay, great. So this is your email, your lister. All right, fabulous. All right, I'm going to send this to you. All right, again, everyone, it's a pleasure, and then we will increase our English, right, ability here as we move on. All right, everyone, have a great night, and please email this back to me within 20 minutes. You can do it. Okay, I have faith you can do it. All right, bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye. Have a good night. Bye-bye.